Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Builds, and today we're dealing with the 2020 Nissan GTR NISMO. Now this has 1047 horsepower, 801 pounds-feet of torque from its 4.1 litre twin-turbocharged V6 engine. The car itself now weighs 3,254 pounds. To go along with its standard all-wheel drive system, it now has off-road tyres and off-road suspension, and it can now do 0 to 60 in 2.548 seconds, 0 to 105.156 seconds, and go to a top speed of 254 miles an hour. So yeah, overall the stats on this look pretty good. Speed is good, although that's not really going to play much of a role here. Acceleration, launch, braking, and even the off-road capability are all pretty good. Handling could be better, but like we've seen with other vehicles on the series, we've seen far lower handling stats than that. So yeah, and it still obviously has its rear wing, it's still got its all-wheel drive system, which is, you know, more than capable of dealing with some off-road elements, but now it's got obviously the off-road tyres and off-road suspension to go along with it. So yeah, overall I am highly confident about this car doing well. So yeah, let's get out onto the track, onto the course, and see what it can do. So yeah, if this doesn't do well, I'll be surprised, because like I said, it's got plenty of elements to it that seem like they should work. And obviously it does have all-wheel drive standard, which is a big benefit. It means it was meant to deal with it in the first place. So yeah, I hope it does well, because it's easily my favourite version of this generation of the GTR. And yeah, as far as the last hurrahs go, it's a pretty excellent one. It has the Bertie version of the Toyota Tacoma, I think it is, to beat. So yeah, that is a pretty tall order, because that was pretty powerful. It was more powerful than this. Yeah, even though it was the drifting version, it was still more than capable of dealing with the off-road stuff. So yeah, a bit of a tall order to beat that, but there is every chance, especially given we are lighter and a smaller car generally, so it should be a little bit more nimble. Even though we don't have as much power, we are, like I said, lighter, and therefore means we can use more of that power more of the time. Soar through the air. It's seeming pretty fast so far. We count the chickens before they hatch, but yeah, it's definitely one that seems quick. And even if we don't beat the current leader, we'll be far from the bottom. Hint of understeer, some of the slower corners like that, but not too dramatic, thankfully. It's definitely a car that you have to work at to get the most out of it. Just because it looks messy does not mean it's slow. Down here, that's pretty good. Just about made that checkpoint. Turned a little sooner than it wouldn't have. Wide there, I think that's the first time that's happened. Well, we're not quite on the top of the leaderboard, but we are all really, really close. 3 minutes 17.973. That's only 0.050 behind the McLaren 765 LT. So we've finally split that car with the McLaren 620R, which those two have been, second and third for a while now. At one time first and second. So yeah, to come third place with this, yeah, that was pretty remarkable. Again, considering it's not got the most amount of power of a car here. We're in fact with 2 horsepower down even on the Ford Super Duty in the previous episode. So yeah, but unlike that vehicle, we were far more controlled, far nimbler, far lighter, and yeah, a lot quicker where necessary. So yeah, to come in third place is pretty remarkable, and that means that we join the Nissan Safari's 370Z Safari Rally Tribute in the top 10, while beating the McLaren 620R, Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro, Ford Mustang Mach-E 1400, Ferrari SF90 Stradale, the Toyota Hilux AT38, the DeLorean DMC12, and we knocked the Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro out of the top 10. So yeah, Toyota are now down to 2 in the top 10, with Nissan now having 2, and yeah, McLaren having 2. So yeah, although I guess you could say the Liberty is also a Toyota, so if you do count that as a Toyota, then Toyota still have 3 in the top 10 overall, which is still pretty remarkable. But yeah, either way, this has done an incredible job, and it was really rather tense in terms of driving it as well, because you could not let your guard down for 1 second with that car. It's just on it all of the time, and yeah, that means you have to be on it all of the time as well, otherwise you'd make a mistake. A couple of mistakes here and there, but on the whole I felt like I dealt with that really rather nicely, and yeah, the car definitely flattered me, to be honest, because yeah, that was hilariously quick, and yeah, easily the fastest we've had for a while. Technically since the Liberty Toyota, but yeah, definitely for a while. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.